We all love the sound of money, and a $1,500 sign-on bonus sounds even better. That's right, Bellisio Foods of Jackson is offering a $1,500 sign-on bonus to new employees. Receive an extra $100 your first 6 weeks, then $400 after day 90, and $500 after day 180. Don't wait. Apply online at BellisioFoods.com/careers today. That's BellisioFoods.com/careers. Come work for a company who truly values their employees. Come work for Bellisio Foods.
Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the morning show on Monday. And it is beautiful. It's sunshiny, and the birds are, well, kind of, hot, but that's okay. And, the weeds are growing, and it's summer. So welcome. But speaking of summer, we have some really fun things to talk about today. Believe it or not, did you know? So Jamie had to explain this to me that I didn't believe it that the 4th of July is this weekend already.
Yes, it's going really fast. And as you get older, it goes faster, just to let you know.
Hey, Brian, can you turn that mic a little bit? It's kind of pointing away from you.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. So not that your mouth isn't loud enough.
Yeah.
But yeah. We want to know.
I'm surprised you even have a mic here for me.
But no, I cannot believe it. So we have to be up in Columbus for the 4th of July weekend for something. And I told Jamie, I said, when is that? And he said, this weekend. I said, no, it's not.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, it is. Like, here's the calendar. So anyway, that's what we're here to talk about today. So thank you for reminding me that it's, like this coming weekend. And of course, Brian is here, Brian Leach from the Jackson Chamber of Commerce. And Kelsey is
on her way.
On her way. We won't say she forgot us, but she did. But that's okay because she is super precious. And when she gets here, you're going to be so glad that she's here.
I'm sure she'll blame me because that's what we do. But we blame each other. But no, I didn't send her a reminder, and I didn't actually tell her what time to be here. I thought she knew. So I'll take some of the blame for that, I guess.
I gotcha. Well, tell everybody about your role within the Jackson Area Chamber of Commerce first, and then we'll get into this weekend's fun stuff.
Okay. I am co-executive director of the Jackson Area Chamber of Commerce, and Kelsey Stewart is the other co-executive director. Interesting story if you want to hear about it.
Absolutely. We have all the time in the world.
So I retired from Kenworth Chillicothe after 30 years last May.
How did you do that when you're only 29?
Exactly. Yes.
It's like a miracle.
I started when I was 12.
Yeah.
There. And so I retired. Yeah. So I retired from Kenworth, and I applied for the job.
Yes. Very good.
Because one of the things I told my wife is when I wanted to retire, I wanted to help people. I just want to help people.
Love that.
So this is not the way I thought I would help people, but in actuality it is, because I can help businesses and the owners of businesses, and so it's worked out well. But so I applied for the job. I interviewed for it, and at the interview there were 6 board members, I think, that interviewed me.
Yeah.
And I knew 4 of them. And after they said, just be yourself. And after the interview, I walked out and I said, wow, I probably shouldn't have said that. Or I questioned everything that I said.
I was a little too much myself.
Exactly.
Maybe I should have
toned it down. Toned it down a little bit. So anyway.
But that's the whole point. Is we want to be you to be yourself. So we know,
So, So anyway, a few weeks later, they called me and said, we would like to make this co-position. The other person is Kelsey Stewart. She's a first grade teacher. Mm-hmm. And we think that you guys would work well together.
Sure.
I didn't know Kelsey.
Oh, okay.
So at all. And so she's a little bit younger than me.
A few years.
Yeah, just a few years.
Everything's a few years here. We never get past that.
Yes. So rather than...
And I was the horse queen once, just to let you know.
I knew that. I knew that.
Okay, good.
I used to run with your brother,
Oh,
Jeff.
God. Okay.
Yeah, back in school. We graduated
that's terrifying.
together. Yeah.
We'll talk about that off the air.
Yeah, okay. But so I didn't want to go into this blindly. So I said, could I have Kelsey's contact information?
Oh, look.
There she is. Hey, welcome.
Hey,
Hey,
all right, Kelsey's here. Woo!
I didn't forget about it, if anyone was wondering.
Oh, we
Oh,
already
we already
him
told
that.
on you.
Okay, sorry. My bad.
But you look super pretty this morning.
Thank you.
Yes.
We got through it together very quickly.
Hey,
Yes.
Kelsey, can you scoot toward the center a little bit more so we can see you? There we go.
There, because we got to see her pretty self. And then
Yeah,
pull the
people-
mic toward yourself a little bit.
People will look at you more than they will me that way.
Okay.
But anyway,
So,
so I didn't
We're
know.
talking about how you guys came to be.
Okay.
So I didn't know Kelsey.
Yes.
So rather than going into this blindly, I said, do you have her contact information so that we could get together to see if we could work together?
Yeah.
And so we met at the spot. We talked for 45 minutes and hit it off great. And
That doesn't
so I
surprise
was-
me.
Yeah, at the end, I was like, do you think we could do this? And she said, yeah, I think we could do it. So we've been doing it for a year now,
Yeah,
right?
made it a year.
Yeah. Haven't killed each other
Hey,
or anything.
I
So
mean,
it's been good.
it's kind of like a marriage, isn't it?
We've been doing all right.
We
I
made
know
it.
me. Yeah, for real.
It is kind of like a marriage. She does get on me sometimes.
Yeah, quite
So,
a bit.
yeah.
I feel like it's my job. That was in my job description when I got hired.
Was it like keep Brian straight,
Yes.
like
Right.
going?
Yeah, it's like the
Yes.
top one that they wrote down, actually.
Yeah,
Yes.
they were like, this guy. So he was saying that they told him to be himself in the interview, and maybe he shouldn't have been quite as much himself. So that's what she's here for,
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
just to bring him down just a hair.
Yes.
No.
But-
But no, and welcome. So Kelsey's here. We were kidding about that, but we're so glad that you both made it today.
Yeah.
And Kelsey, could you tell everybody a little bit about yourself, since we
Yeah.
talked with Brian for a minute?
So I am a teacher in Jackson City Schools. I teach first grade at Westview, and then I also am the director of the Chamber of Commerce, and that started same time as him. I live in Jackson currently, and we own a business on Main Street, so we love Jackson.
Yeah, and what better way than to help promote local businesses, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Love, love, love that. And you guys have done so much since you took over, and that's a wonderful thing, and we appreciate that. So I was telling Brian, like Jamie had to literally sit me down and explain to me, like with math, that this is 4th of July weekend, because I did not believe him.
Honestly,
I was like,
I needed
"Nuh-uh."
him to explain it to me about last week because I can't believe it either.
I was like, nuh-uh, no, it's not. And he had to literally pull his phone up and be like,
Last
yes.
weekend was Memorial Day, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
It's happening really fast.
100%. And that's where I'm stuck on.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, it was just Memorial Day last weekend.
I just got out of school, I feel like.
Yeah.
I'm very confused about how we're
And you'll
here.
be going back really
I know.
soon.
Like,
I
it'll
know.
be like a week and you'll be
I know.
going back.
It's going way too fast.
I know. So that being said, 4th of July weekend is a huge weekend for pretty much all the municipalities. You know, everybody has kind of their own fireworks and their own fairs and festivals and neat things. But we want to talk about some of the cool stuff that's going on in the city of Jackson this coming weekend.
Right. Well, we are kicking off the 4th of July weekend with our 5K race. Normally, we do it on the same day as the fireworks, but they are going to be on Sunday this year. So we moved our race to Saturday.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes, because we thought a lot of people might want to attend church, and our race happens during church time. So we moved it to Saturday.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yes, yeah. So this race actually originated in 1997, and we're keeping it going.
A few years ago.
A few years ago, yes. And right now we have about 60 people registered, which is
Wow.
awesome. And
Which
we're
is
hoping,
more than last year.
Yes, so we're
So.
hoping for a lot more. It's a really nice time to experience Jackson. You get to run through part of residential areas, business areas. You get a pretty good little tour of the town.
Yeah.
While you run or walk, I will be walking in it.
I was going to say, so I was laughing at your Facebook post the other day because she's like, anyone want to walk? And
All
I mean,
capital.
walk, like
All
walk
capital
with
letters.
me. I'm like, that would be me.
Yes, I'm not running it.
I'm not even doing that. So
He's like, I'm just in charge.
Yes. And if you cannot run, maybe or walk, you don't want to do either of those things, we need volunteers to stand at intersections. You are welcome to do that too.
yes, you can contact the chamber. You can block traffic.
Yes.
Be a traffic cop for a couple of hours.
Hey, God, that would be so fun.
Yeah.
You stop.
This is what you get to do. This is your moment to fulfill a
You
Yes.
can get your own whistle and
Yes.
like the white
Yes.
gloves and
Absolutely.
Oh,
yes,
yes.
like the people
Yes.
on TV.
Are you in?
I
Is
love
that what
it.
you're telling me right now?
I would be if I weren't going to be out of town. That was my problem. I was so confused when Jamie was telling me we were going to be out of town this weekend. Like, it's not yet.
Yeah, not time. It's time. Yeah.
It is time.
Yes.
Okay. But yes, I would. You know me. I would be like,
Yeah.
whoa.
You stop all the traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or people would be running me over because
Which
it would be
might
fun.
have happened.
It could be
to me
sport.
last year.
Yeah.
Did it
That was
happen
close.
really?
I might have there might have been a little incident last year. I almost did get hit. But I will on a scary one, and a cop will be there this year, so no fear.
We're good. We've learned from our
our mistakes.
our mistakes. All right. So how in the world did the Jackson Freedom Festival, the run walk get started? Do you guys know?
I actually talked to Randy about this the other day.
Yeah.
Randy Heath. He started it back in '97. It was
He started a lot of things.
yes,
like that kind
he
of
did.
group of folks.
He also did a little league baseball tournament during this weekend back
Okay.
in the day, and so that kind of fizzled out. And the Freedom 5K has just always it's continued on.
Okay.
So this is our 25th year. So yeah, and that's just the remnants of, besides the fireworks and the parade, the thing that survived was the Freedom 5K.
Love
So,
that.
Yeah.
So now, does the Chamber of Commerce have? Are you all hosting anything else like this weekend, or you guys are just in charge of the 5K? And then there's obviously a lot of stuff going on this weekend.
We just do the 5K, and then we kind of throw it over to the city for they do a little parade and fireworks. So,
Okay, yeah, and the
yes.
city kind of takes over that. So you have some props here. Do you want to talk about those,
I
Brian?
do. Yes. This is our
Thanks to our friends at
Freedom.
Zip Printing.
Yes, you did a great job.
absolutely. A Chamber of Commerce member. This is our Freedom 5K shirt that you will get if you register and come to the race. Or you don't have to register. You can come the day of. And it also has the list of our sponsors on the back, if you can see that.
Nice.
We want to thank our sponsors, because without them, we wouldn't be able to do this race every year.
Right.
And our members are outstanding as far as sponsoring things. They really step up anytime we have an event. They're all very like, yeah, what can we do to help? Or
Yeah.
can we do this or that to help out? This is one of the medals that you'll receive. The top 3 finishers in each age division
That would not be us.
will get well, it could be, because the age divisions are broken up every 5 years. So
I know someone in my age division. I'm not going to make
So-
it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we're-
yeah. Well, the person in my age division actually, I think he was the second place overall winner.
yeah, like
last year.
typically.
Second place finisher last year. But so these are the medals you get, top 3 places, and these
Awesome.
are these do have gold, silver, and bronze in them. That's
Okay.
not true. That's not true. But anyway, this is what you will get for that,
You can just take them down to melt them down.
and then this.
Don't try that because they will laugh
This-
at you.
Yeah. These are plaques. The top 3 finishers in male and female division will get a plaque. So
And if you're like me, you're walking away with a T-shirt. So
Yeah.
no matter what, you get something.
Exactly.
You get something.
and,
I love
and a
that.
bottle of water and a bottle
Yeah,
of water at
maybe
the end.
some
if you
fruit.
like. Yes, and some fruit. So, but yeah,
It's win-win.
What more could you want?
You can't. I mean, it's fantastic.
exactly. So, but those are the things that you will get, especially if you're competitive and really good runner. But walkers will get that too. Like if there's no runners in that division,
Mhm.
and you're the first walker to get
Yeah.
through there,
Girl.
to finish, then you will get a medal. So
I mean, get that booty in gear
Yes.
and just push
So
through
grab-
it.
I'm pushing my daughter. I hope there's a thing she can win because I'm sure she'll be the only one in her age division.
yes, yeah.
I love that.
Under 12
Under 12, she's
is
gonna
the
make it.
category. So yeah, or division. So
So, all right. So, if people want to go ahead and sign up early or have questions or whatever, how do they find out information? How do they sign up?
So
How does all that work?
You can find our Facebook page, and I have posted it several times with a link to Tri-State Racer. If you do not have Facebook, you can just Google tristateracer.com, and they will pull up every single 5K that they are sponsoring.
Okay. And
So.
James is so good that he will post the link.
Already done it.
Oh, wow.
Way ahead of you there, Jen.
Wow.
I just
impressive.
love his
It's
heart.
That's
You want me
right.
to you want me to read the link to you because it's about 50 characters long.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
go
go
ahead.
for it. Go
so
ahead.
it's https://trisstateracer.com/race/11745 FDCLID equals sign. I'm not going to keep going.
So,
But
so if you type that in, you'll
So if
find
you
it.
type all that in, you'll
Exactly.
get right to it.
Right.
Oh my gosh, no, that's so funny. All right, so social media. So just look up Jackson Area Chamber of Commerce. I mean, there's any number of ways you can get to the link, and
Right.
to me, it would be a lot easier just to sign up ahead of time, and then you don't have to run around trying to find somebody that day and
Right.
all that stuff.
Right. And if you sign up ahead of time, you're guaranteed a t-shirt. If
Okay.
we have a lot of same day registrations, we can't guarantee how many. We've only printed a limited number of shirts. So
Okay.
Yeah.
I recommend signing up before.
Absolutely.
If you have a team, you can also sign up with our group rate. We have a company doing that already, and they are getting a pretty good discount. So I would definitely consider that.
Okay. So stupid question. Where in the heck does this race, where do you show up?
You start up at Manpower.
Oh, at
Yep,
Manpower
you start
Park.
and end at Manpower.
Yeah. Come
Okay.
to the shelter house. And
Okay.
That's where we'll be set up to register.
Very
And,
good. And there's plenty of parking. I know that we're not going to advertise this, but you can park across the street at the big shopping center, like where Kroger is, or I don't know if Parks Edge is having an event that day, but I'm sure they wouldn't mind if.
Right. Probably it starts at 8 a.m. I think we're
technically,
Clear.
the parking lot for the park is over there by Walgreens. Technically, that is the parking lot for the
Oh,
park.
okay. I didn't know
Yeah.
there was a
I didn't
parking
either.
lot.
Because I may
Yeah,
have
so
been using
technically,
the
if you're
other.
going to the park, that's where you're supposed to park.
Do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, it's Jackson. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah.
At 8:00 in the morning.
We're gonna be
Yes.
okay.
Yes. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah. So how long does it take to run? Like, okay, you can tell that I'm not a runner.
I
How
don't
long
know
does
either.
it take to do this 5K thing? So a 5K is what, 3.1 miles or something like that? Like
3 miles.
Three,
Close
or
to 3
3-ish
miles.
miles.
Yeah. 20 minutes. Around 20 minutes. Some people are or less
Yeah,
than that.
no.
I'm shooting like the hour range.
Yeah, I was like, especially pushing a stroller, that
Yeah.
would be
20
Yeah.
minutes seems. I feel like I could not even run a mile in 20,
in 20 minutes.
But I don't like to run.
Heard.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
me either.
Mm-mm, not for me.
Take me that long to walk from the parking lot from Walgreens to the shelter house for registration. So
we're still drinking our coffee at
Yeah,
that point.
exactly.
Yeah. At
Yes.
8 a.m. I'm nervous.
Definitely.
I'm not going to remember how to walk.
One foot in front of the other,
Yeah,
sister.
yeah.
So, all right. Well, that is so fantastic. And that, is, again, is this coming Saturday, which is a little different, remember, than normal 4th of July's, because normally the race would be the day of the fireworks. The fireworks in Jackson are always on the 3rd, which this year falls on Sunday. So move the race to Saturday just to make it more convenient for everybody.
Yes.
That makes a lot of sense. So, since you all are here, what are some of the other things that the Chamber of Commerce is working on?
Well,
Here, I made a list
Wonderful.
of notes with
Wonderful.
dates on.
Okay.
it, so
Well,
if you can read that.
You got one. So in August, we are having something with the Marquee. It's August 20th. It's called Jazz and Jambalaya, and we are turning it into a street festival.
Yes.
So we're calling in vendors to set up in the street. We are going to shut down the alleyway as well and be serving some things out of the Marquee. We're pretty excited about that.
That's going to be
So
fun.
yes, we're calling all vendors. So if you are a vendor and you're interested, contact the chamber, and then just a person who wants to attend, definitely come. We're trying to support the Marquee and all the businesses downtown.
Absolutely. And what day will that fall on?
I believe that's a Saturday.
Okay. All right. And that will be a lot of fun. We have some music and things too.
Yes. The Marquee actually has somebody that's
I
going
guess
to
it's
play.
jazz.
Yes.
and
Yeah.
Yes.
jambalaya.
We have someone coming. I think they're from Cincinnati. They're called Razzmatazz and Jazz. They're pretty cool. A really neat little band. And then we're trying to get some more local people to do some jazz music in the streets. So it should be
Love
exciting. Yes.
That will be a lot of fun. And that's coming up in August.
Yes.
Which will be next week.
I know.
Right.
Yeah.
Not really, but it seems
Right.
as if.
Right. We've also been doing business after hours every
Those
single
are
month.
so fun.
Yes. And it's a good time to see businesses, learn what they do, meet some really interesting people. Our next one is July 13th, and that's with the city of Jackson.
Yes.
at the Memorial Building.
Oh, great.
Yes, so be looking for that on Facebook as well.
You know what's so cool about the business after hours is number one, you get to go and see like the last one I think we did was Geiger Brothers. And while I know all those people and we use them all the time and whatever, I'd actually never been in their offices.
I know, it feels like take your kid to work day. I was going to say, because you're seeing things that you've never seen before.
And you're like, my
Same
gosh.
thing with here. Whenever we got to come here and I got to see how large this area is.
Yes, and like the
No
teams
idea.
that it takes to put together
Yes.
and like each, the workings within a business that they do on the day to day. That's what that is so fun for.
Yeah.
But also, like Geiger, for example, I know like the brewery did some food, we did some beer for them. Like everybody kind of intertwines and intermingles
Yes.
with those, which is kind of the point.
Mhm.
Yes.
Is, the spot did some food and,
I
it
think
just
Wits
goes on
ended
and
up
on
doing
and on.
some too.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like everybody works together and it's really
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. Our last
So-
one was at Adina and they just opened we did a ribbon cutting and a business after hours. And
Oh,
it was,
awesome.
yeah,
I
was
didn't
really-
make that one.
It was really cool. We moved it over. They did the ribbon cutting at their new facility and then we moved it over to stockroom.
We've
Yeah, it
had
was
some
great.
really cool ones. Circle M was a cool one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We toured the facility.
Yeah.
Speyside, we toured Speyside. They took people.
Hey, they
through the
gave out
factory
bourbons,
while they
though.
were
They did.
working. Yeah, that's true. They
Just
did.
saying.
Yeah, yeah. You couldn't drink it
Made
while
it
you're
to
on the
that
premises.
one.
but-
I didn't, but I
She
do
thought
know.
she heard about it and
I've
then
heard
read
a
it
lot
out.
about it.
But yeah, they've been really good, and
Yeah.
it's just one of the benefits of being a member of the Chamber of Commerce.
Mhm.
If you're a member of the Chamber of Commerce, you can come and attend.
Yes.
So
And it is just while you think, oh well, it's just going to be going and socializing and whatever, you see there's so much more to it than that,
Mhm.
because we all have different businesses and we all do different things, and it's just really fun to showcase that.
Yes. And we were shut down, I think, for so long and not getting to see the other people in our community that this is a great way to kind of come back into it
Sure.
and really see these people.
And see these people in like a lot more relaxed situation versus, we're all stressed out day to day,
Yeah.
and trying to work and do all that stuff. And so, doing it in a social setting is so much better.
Mm-hmm.
So those are fun.
builds community.
It
Yes.
does.
And that's part. I feel like that's part of our job is to build community and make Jackson a better place and get everybody working together.
Mhm.
That's our goal.
Absolutely. So great job on that.
Thank you.
So that's just one thing that you all are doing.
Yeah. Yeah. We try to do a business after hours, a ribbon cutting, and an event every month.
Every month.
It is a lot. But
Mhm.
yeah, we're working.
And we're part time. So
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, and then there's life on top of that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
A toddler
Exactly.
on top
and
of
I
that.
was going to say, and a Bowie.
Yes. And then if we move down to October, we do an awards banquet where we celebrate the businesses in Jackson. So Entrepreneur of the Year, Beautification Awards, Business of the Year. There are several in there. I can't remember off the top of my head, but that's just a time to celebrate all the accomplishments that these people have made. And then we do Trunk or Treat, and it was a huge hit last year. So we are doing that as well this year,
Yes,
which
absolutely.
was really fun.
And I love the trunk or treat because, there's a lot of people that, well, especially with gas prices the way they are right now, it's bringing everyone to one kind of safe
Right.
location.
Yes.
You don't have the kids out running around crossing streets and
Right.
things like that. So it's just a really fun,
Mhm.
like easy way for them to trick or
Right.
treat that we know is kind of a more controlled environment.
Yeah, and there are so many of our businesses that want to participate, but some don't have storefronts downtown. Some
Sure.
may not have storefronts at all, but they want to let you know that they care about you and your children and they're a part of the community. So they join us for that. So that's another good time to see all that Jackson has to offer.
That's right. And I'm just going to tell you, the decoration, the way people decorate their
Mhm.
trunks is just
It's impressive.
insane.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pinterest,
Mhm.
Yes. yes. No
for all
doubt.
of that.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of
last
fun.
year we did a Viking ship and called in a fire dancer, and that was a hit.
Yes.
That was a hit.
We had a Wheel of Fortune there. The spot
Yes.
did Wheel of Fortune. That was a big hit. But yeah, there was
Court-
a lot of
Courtney
interest.
Leach turned her Jeep into the pumpkin
I was
patch
gonna
from
say,
Charlie
I saw
Brown.
Charlie Brown.
Oh,
Yes.
And then were you a Ghostbuster?
I was. I did
Okay.
not. I did not fit the Charlie Brown
I was
motif,
like,
but
how
I
did
didn't
it fit in?
care.
It doesn't matter.
I didn't
It
care.
It doesn't matter.
I wore
There's a
what I
real
wanted
life
to wear.
Ghostbuster there.
Yeah, that was much cooler. Don't tell Courtney. Just kidding.
We so won't tell her. I'm sure she's not listening.
She's not
right
watching.
now.
I mean, Courtney's was the best, and you should have followed the theme, James.
Yeah, James. What were you thinking? But no, those are just some of the very few things that you all do in a ginormous scope.
Right.
So what would you say to a business? There are chamber of commerce that are just in our area in general, not necessarily in Jackson or whatever, but some are more active than others. Some have different ideas about what a chamber of commerce should do. What would be some of the benefits if there's somebody out here that's starting a business, or maybe they just haven't seen value in a chamber of commerce before in our area? What would be some of the, arguments, or not arguments is not the right word, but like what would be some of the key points that you would like to make that you would like to encourage people to join? Because I think it's so great.
Well, I can tell you about 4 things that we offer to our members.
Sure.
Through the Southern Ohio, we're members of the Southern Ohio Chamber Alliance.
Oh, okay.
And so because of that, we can offer Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance to a company that has anywhere from 2 to 50 employees, and we offer that at a discounted rate.
Medical
So-
insurance, yeah.
Yes, medical
So insurance for their employees.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, that's
Well,
Wow, that's good to know.
Another
isn't it?
thing-
Yeah, so it's good to know.
Discounted rates. Insurance is expensive,
Yes, it
especially if
is.
you are a small business owner. So that is one of our things that we offer.
Okay.
Another
helpful.
thing is the Chamber Energy Program, which they give you advice and also can talk to you about ways to save money on your energy cost.
Oh.
So for your heating and cooling for your
you mean like for
business.
people that have breweries?
For people that have breweries, exactly.
They get
Yes.
their utility bills every month
Yeah.
and have a stroke.
Our area is actually interesting because what our electric is ran through is specifically the city, and I think that we also use Columbia Gas. Do you have gas?
Yes.
So it's a little bit trickier for us. They are able to shop out and get you lower rates, but in Jackson, they mostly offer tips and do what they can do.
Okay. I've
Yes.
heard.
The other thing is Legal Shield or identity theft protection. As you know, in today's age, that's something that everyone
it's a
needs.
thing.
So so we offer discounted rates for that for your business.
Mhm.
And the last thing is strategic HR, strategic human resources. That's a program where if you have a small business and you don't have a human resources department,
Okay.
that you can call them if a situation comes up with an employee or if you have questions about that area, you could call them and then they'll give you advice on what you need to do or the proper way to handle things.
I had no
So-
idea of any of that.
Those are those
That's
are
so
things that
great.
Send the brochure.
yeah. and
yeah, and
and it's also on our website. If you want
Yes.
more information about that, you can go to JacksonOhioChamber.com and a lot of that information is in there.
Mhm.
So
very good. So, and that's not just for our Jackson Chamber of Commerce. That would be for, a lot of the different municipalities and things like that have chambers. I'm sure they offer things that you mentioned as
yeah.
well, similar things.
right.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Yeah,
that's kind of the
hopefully.
point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's to help the local businesses
Yes.
and to
Yeah.
everybody needs to help each other to succeed.
Yes.
Right.
And that's all that's
Right.
all we're trying to do.
Right. And we have a really good connection now with the Jackson County Economic Board
Yes.
with Sam Brady. So that's another great connection. If you're interested in starting a business, you can reach out to us. We get a lot of calls about that, and we can point you in the best directions. Yeah. And
And we
also
also-
help you find grants.
Right. And we also work with Sharissa Cooper. You've had Sharissa on.
Yes.
And we work with Ohio Means Jobs. And that's one of the things that we'd like to do is like we had the workforce symposium a few weeks ago.
Yes, that was fun.
We partnered with Jackson County Economic Development Partnership and Ohio Means Jobs.
Yes.
And we like to do things like that. Anything that we can do to help promote your business, to make it more successful, we want to be involved in it.
Mhm.
So
Absolutely. So, and if you have any, fun events that you think up that might be good for the downtown or just
Yeah.
Jackson in general or whatever, because I have something bantering about in between my ears that I'm probably gonna spew out to these two here at some point. That I think there's just, we all want to have fun, right?
Right.
Yes.
I'm trying to spit out. We all want to have fun.
Yes.
Right.
And anything that you can do that's fun, that brings, people to an area is win-win for everybody.
Right. I totally forgot about this, but on July 21st, we're having a company called Yodel come in, and they're going to present a thing about a community calendar. So I know a lot of times there are things that I want to do in Jackson or in this area, and I don't know about it until it's over. And so this company's coming in, and they're going to show us how to put all of these things on this local calendar. It's something that the chamber is going to provide for its members. So we won't be
great.
competing for dates anymore. We'll be able to work
Yes.
together to promote our events a little bit better,
Love that.
build a sense of community. Yeah.
Love that so
Yes.
much. Bless you, James.
Yeah.
So July 21st, if you have a service club or a business that wants to tell us about an event, you are welcome to come to the Marquee, and I'll be sending out more information on that once I get it. Yeah.
See, they're just so good.
We're just trying to work it.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, y'all are doing a great job, and we appreciate it so much. So, all right, so back to the 5K. Let's go over all the information about that one more time.
Okay. Me?
Go ahead.
All right, so come to Manpower July 2nd at 8 a.m. to register. We will get you a little number that'll track your speed and all of that. I had a nightmare last night that they did not come. So
That's the great thing about this job is you think about it
I woke up
24/7.
at 3 a.m. So yeah, come at 8 to register. If you want to register early, you'll be guaranteed a t-shirt. They're very nice t-shirts.
Those
so-
are
Yeah,
awesome.
thank you. Total Media did. Or
With
Zip
our,
Printing did
with
great.
our awesome sponsors.
With
on the
our
back.
fantastic sponsors. The race starts at 9. You can run it. You can walk it. There are awards, several awards that will go out. You probably will get one. And if you don't want to run or walk, you can volunteer to be a intersection monitor.
Can
And
we
that would be-
gallop it?
I would love that. Yes.
That's something you don't know about me. I gallop a
Oh,
lot.
so you
Gallop.
can run the run, walk, gallop. Maybe skip. I should add that too now.
Is
Skip.
that with gallop without a horse?
That's yes.
Wow.
If
I
I'm not
think-
on my horse, I gallop myself.
I think after so long, your legs are going to regret that. Do
Oh,
you think?
no.
No, you're prepared.
I've got this
I believe in you.
for 10 feet.
You can do it.
I can do it.
That's impressive.
No, I've been on the Jaffe committee to put into when they have like the toddler games and all that stuff. They have all these races and contests. I want a galloping race, and they have
Absolutely.
just not put that in the Apple Festival yet. And I don't understand why.
I don't either, honestly, because I've seen Bowie's great at it. Come on, Jaffe.
I mean, how many
Let's
little girls
go.
do not run around on their tiptoes and gallop everywhere?
Every single one of them do.
All
of them.
It's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I had
So-
no idea.
You did it?
No, I had no idea.
I'm glad that you recommended it. So we'll push that. We'll
Yeah.
push that.
It's going to be a thing. I
Definitely.
will not rest
Until-
until
A
there's
galloping-
a galloping race.
A galloping contest or nothing.
Gallop or bust.
Yeah. We're going to come with signs. Yeah.
I mean, why not?
Yeah, to the toddler games.
Right. Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, very good, you guys. Thank you so much for coming in. Is there anything else that maybe you have coming up or, that you would like to encourage people or let them know about?
I just really want to encourage you guys to come to our Jazz and Jambalaya. That'll be downtown. I'll say that again because it does help all of our small businesses and the Marquee, which is a really cool place. I know several
Yes.
people from here who have not even been inside, and that is a mistake. So you definitely need to go in there and check that place out.
Yeah, I don't think that people understand how blessed we are to have that facility smack dab in the middle of our
Right,
downtown
right.
in Jackson. I mean, people would kill for that.
Yes.
And we need to definitely support it.
Mhm.
I'm really upset though. One thing about the Marquee I'm upset with is they did away with the soda machine.
Oh,
Oh,
Back
Kelsey's-
in the
I
day,
don't know. I was gonna
she's
say I
too
don't
young
even know.
to remember that.
There's cans of pop.
Have you heard about the soda machine?
No.
the soda machine was
It's however we are going to describe it. Think of it 7 times worse than that.
Okay.
Okay,
it was
go
it was
ahead.
supposed to be soda, but it was basically syrup
Uh-huh.
Delicious.
in a small Dixie cup. What was it? Probably 8 ounces.
Yeah,
8
it
ounce
was
cup?
like this big.
Yes.
And it was it built into the wall? I feel like it was so like when you go back, like where the box office is now,
Mhm.
it was like right there. But between like where you would go into to see
Yes.
the movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds really
And
nice.
it was this machine and you put money in it. And he's right. It literally, but like syrup, like think if you put like snow cone syrup, like straight up and then mixed it with a little water.
Ooh.
Yes.
But it was like supposed to be
Yes.
pop
Mhm.
Yes.
soda.
Mhm.
Yes.
That was it.
Yes.
So
it
we
was.
need to bring that back.
Similar,
is what you're
similar
telling
to
me.
the similar to the coffee machines, but it was smaller and the cups were smaller
Huh.
and it was.
But it didn't
yeah.
even come out, I don't think, simultaneously. Like it came out
Oh.
like blip,
Yeah.
and then and then you're like,
Oh, good news. They will not be serving that.
Yes.
And you're and God forbid someone spilled it on the floor because
Yes, I would say so.
Is
It
that
was
what's
like
on the floor?
concrete.
Is that what's on the floor?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Now I know what happened.
So
It's still there.
Yeah,
Oh, I guarantee
definitely.
you it's still there.
Yeah.
They totally renovated the building and it just came to the top.
It's just
It just
like
keeps coming to the surface.
that sticky stuff
uh-huh.
yeah. rise right up.
I
great
believe
stuff.
it.
Yeah, great
Yeah.
stuff.
I
I'd
actually
forgotten
used it as
the
glue.
soda machine.
I'm glad I brought it up to you then.
Thanks. Yeah. That is it was rough. James, you're too young to remember that too, aren't you?
Yeah, no. I was never there when it was like a theater or anything. I don't ever remember going to the Marquee until they were well into the renovation.
Okay. Yeah, these youngins.
Yeah,
They don't know what they
have no
missed.
idea.
We're
They
sorry.
have no
Yeah.
idea. Yeah.
We're sorry we weren't born in the 70s.
70s. Thanks, James. Appreciate it.
70s. No, I will have to admit though, because I grew up in the Marquee. My dad owned it, so I was as a child. You're there with your parents and all that, and I can remember seeing a lot of movies I probably shouldn't have seen because I would sneak
Oh,
in because
part of
he's working right and
That's
like
part of the fun. Mm-hmm.
go in, and so I like saw these movies my friends didn't get to see. It was really cool.
Yeah.
Do you
Jen,
remember
what was the story you told recently about somebody being really offended by one of the movies they watched there? Or maybe it was one of our guests told the story.
Yeah. Yes. It was Deanna Stroth. And so did you know Pat Schaefer and Dawn Schaefer?
I know the name.
Okay.
Oh, the real
Deanna Stroth. Yeah. Deanna
Dawn?
Stroth's parents. Deanna was a guest on the show the other day. And somehow we were talking about the Marquee as well. And well, did the event yesterday, the concert. And so my parents and her parents were best friends, so Pat and Dawn Schaefer. But Dawn was a wild man, and Pat is to say that she was straight and very religious woman, just good all around. Like everything about her was good, and so she said that she went with her mother as a child to go see An Officer and a Gentleman.
Ooh.
Oh no, I actually have seen that.
Yeah.
And of course
That was-
she said they went in there and they sat down and she's like, I'm, kind of a child. And she said they start. And of course, every other word out of their mouth is like the F word. And she said that her mom was going, oh my, oh my. And she said, by the end, it was just, and she said that when they walked out, Dad said, I'm sorry, Pat. I'm just sorry.
That's all
Yes.
you can say after that.
So yeah,
After
I mean, just like
after you scar a child.
yeah, because it's like, An Officer and Gentleman, they didn't hold back.
No.
No, not at all.
What a fun family movie day.
I know, right? Let's take little Susie to go see An Officer and Gentleman, where there's like everything inappropriate that you could possibly ever show a child,
And
all
get
in
her-
one thing.
And get her a cup of syrup while we're
Yes,
at it. It's
and
a
we'll give her
popcorn.
sugar water, mostly
Yes.
sugar,
Yeah.
while we're at it. Yes. So all of that, Marquee, fun times.
Yeah.
Yes.
But anyway, all right. Well, we will let you guys get out of here. I don't know if we have anything. Do we have anything else planned, James?
Well, Pete Wilson, I can maybe go grab him. He's not really prepared though.
He probably has some news though from the weekend. that
Well,
we can-
yeah, I'll see if I can grab him.
We'll see if we can grab Pete and see what he has going on. Typically, Pete has some news on Monday, so he can let us know about. But I'm very excited for you two and what the chamber is going to bring to our community, and I think it's brought new life. And I really, really appreciate the hard work that you all have put into it over the past year because, you're creative and I think it gets a lot of other people excited. And when different organizations, I think Wellston does a great job of this. They have so many different committees and whatever. And when you can get all of those people to join together and work
that's our goal now.
to the
Yes.
common goal, I mean, I think that it's amazing.
Or there's so many entities that do different things and clubs that do different things. If we and some of those clubs are struggling with people.
Absolutely,
So-
especially since COVID.
And
you know?
now is the time to work together and try to, do things together, and
Absolutely.
because there's a lot of activities there's always something going on in Jackson.
Right.
Oh,
So we just need everyone to know about it, and so
Right.
we can work and help each
So
other.
that community calendar will be
Yes.
incredibly beneficial.
Yes.
it will be.
Facebook is not cutting it anymore.
Right.
Right.
And well, it's because there's so much crap on it.
Yes.
No
Yes.
offense. But that's the truth.
Right.
That important things get lost
Yes.
in it.
Yes.
And
Agree.
that's not good.
Right. Can't
So-
even find my events sometimes. So
Right. You're like, I posted that. Where
Right.
did it
Yeah.
go?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, and it's buried way
Right.
down in there. So
yes, look for us for that meeting. Please join us for that. That'll
Yeah.
help a lot of people.
absolutely. So thank you
You're
too. We
welcome.
are so excited for what the future holds for our little communities. And y'all are doing a great job.
Thank
you. We
Thanks
appreciate
for
it.
having us.
Yeah,
Of
thanks for
course.
having us.
And if I happen to not be out of town, I will come walk with you.
Gallop.
Or gallop.
Yeah.
I want to see some galloping. From
I
you.
apologize. I couldn't find the video of you guys galloping.
There's a
We'll,
video.
we'll
of
share
that?
it to Facebook later today.
We do. We had
This is a common thing then.
yes.
I like it. Okay.
Hey, I won too.
Well, it's something that Jennifer and a few others have been fighting for a few years now.
Yes, the galloping race. So when the Apple Festival didn't happen during the COVID times, we had our good friend Chris O'Boyle come to the studio, and we went ahead and just had our own Olympics throughout Total Media.
Oh wow.
And so I forced him to add the galloping race to the lineup. And so we galloped up Main Street
That's beautiful.
right
Who won?
past. I did.
Oh.
Who do you
Obvious-
think would win?
Obviously, I didn't even have a question about it. I knew. I knew
mean,
that it was her.
This girl got skills.
Mhm. She's been practicing since she was born.
Yeah. And I am
Galloping
the
queen.
horse queen.
Horse queen.
I knew that.
I
I,
believe
remember
it.
that.
Okay.
Yes, I did remember that.
As long as you remember.
All right.
One of these days I'll bring my tiara in.
Oh.
If I can find it. All right, kids, get out of
Thank
here.
you.
And thank you for stopping by. Our
Thank
good
you.
friend Jeremiah is in the house. Thank you all. We'll see you soon. And welcome. Our good friend Jeremiah is here. Oh, I was supposed to do the weather, wasn't I, James?
It was there.
If you want to put it back up, I will. Yeah, it's going to be not so bad today, actually. It's going to be fairly pretty the next 2 days. Highs of 79 and 81. And then as we get later on in the week, a little bit warmer, but then weekend, well, it's looking like a little chance of rain, but lower temperatures. So that will be a good thing as well. So Jeremiah, back from vacation.
I'm back. I have returned.
Did it go so fast?
It did go really fast. I told the wife yesterday, I said, you realize we got to go back to work tomorrow.
Man, already.
Already. It did go by quick. It was fun.
Did you have fun?
I-
So you were telling me that you were talking about going to Great Wolf Lodge.
Yes.
Did you do that?
We did. Yeah, we that was scheduled. We actually went down a day before we were supposed to go, and we went down with part of the family a day early.
Okay.
Ended up staying at a hotel near Great Wolf. Did some shopping at some of the malls and stuff down there.
Awesome.
And then the following day, we went to the water park.
Is that the one by Kings Island?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the one by Kings Island, Great Wolf Lodge. I'm 32 years old and have never been. So this was my first time.
I've never been there.
So
it
did
was-
the one that you stay at have the weird animatronic show in the lobby?
Yes. I didn't get to watch it, but
What?
one of my friends was telling me about it because one of my friends came up from South Point and he was
Okay.
there too.
Is it creepy or what?
They
Oh,
say
yeah,
it's creepy.
a nightmare.
Yeah.
So I've only been to the one in Sandusky. I've not been to the one in Cincinnati.
Okay, I got to hear about this,
But
guys.
it's horrifying. I'll see if I can find a video of it on YouTube.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch it, but I could hear it playing when we were at dinner dinner that night.
Is it like the Country Bear Jamboree or something
Kinda,
in Disney
yeah.
World?
That's
Something like
exactly
that.
what it is.
Or
Yeah.
like the Chuck E. Cheese,
the one,
show?
yeah, the one that I've seen in Sandusky is like a Pocahontas kind of thing. The one in Cincinnati might be different.
It had some. I know there was some animals, and there was like a guy with a coon hat. I don't know. He had a lazy eye. It did. It had a lazy eye. I didn't get to watch it, but I walked over and was looking at it after.
All right, give me a second. I'll see if I can get this. To
Okay,
come up
James
here.
is gonna
Let me
look
see
for
if
it.
I can
Yeah.
get this to
So
work.
So-
anyhow, it was.
Were you the guy pushing all the little kids out of the way so that you could play at the on the water slides and stuff? Were you that guy?
No, I waited. I waited in line.
Okay.
Like everybody else.
So
But
is it just like enough stuff for adults versus kids to do, or is it like
It's. I guess it's not as big as the one. I guess like was the one near Cleveland or Sandusky.
Sandusky, like by like Kings Island, or not Kings Island,
Cedar Point?
Cedar
Cedar
Point,
Point.
yeah.
Is it a Great Wolf or is it called
Yeah.
something else?
No, it's great.
Isn't there
It's
another
large, too.
water park though up that
well,
way?
Kalahari's.
Yes,
Yeah,
they say that
Kalahari.
is so much bigger
Yeah,
than the Great Wolf Lodge.
Kalahari's that's the big one.
I've never been to it, but
Okay.
anyway, there was a bunch of slides and there was like a wave pool and like a
Oh,
little area
fun.
for kids. So
is
I had
it
the
all
little.
inside?
Okay, so
It was
here's
all inside.
Oh,
They did
wow.
have some outside, but
here's this show. I think I've got it muted, but you can see how creepy it is.
yeah, this one this one's a little different. I don't think they had a tree that talked.
Okay, a talking tree is weird.
Yeah, the whole thing's weird.
Yeah,
Yeah. There's like a Smurf up there.
I
talking.
think it's a rabbit.
Oh,
something.
it looks
But
like
yeah, the one up there was similar.
Yeah.
Maybe there was a talking tree and I just didn't see it.
But yeah, this is like right as soon as you walk in, like this is just right there, and every 15 minutes or whatever, it comes to life and
Plays,
starts
yeah.
singing.
What is that hand thing?
That's
I think
the
it's
tree.
a part of the tree.
Ew.
I don't know if there was a talking tree. I think I took a picture of it. Let me see.
Oh, there's another talking tree. It's just smacking its lips like it's going to eat you.
Did I take a picture? I think I took a picture. Yeah, so there was talking trees. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, so here was so it's that looks like just like the one.
That does look like it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's creepy.
I didn't even pay
Okay.
attention that the trees had faces.
You were just purposely avoiding
but
it.
but right here you guys can't see the picture, but
Oh, nuh-uh.
yeah, the
No.
lazy eye.
Hold it up. Here, I'll come get it and hold it up to
Oh,
the
no,
camera.
there's like a small
up the
child
camera.
in there.
Yeah, with the lazy eye. It was creepy.
happening
My
right
friend
now?
pointed it out to me, but it was
What is going on?
yeah.
Why is there a kid in a cauldron?
And he would
Are they
pop up.
cooking
He
him?
would pop up and like sing, I guess.
That's terrifying for small
Yeah.
children.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, anyhow, but it was
That's
So
what
you
they
had
thought
fun.
kids
The little,
in the 80s was into.
yeah. But it was fun. Little guy enjoyed the water park.
Good.
They had like places there where you could eat, and they had like there was an arcade with all kinds of different games and stuff you could play, and they had something called Magic Quest. I didn't do it, but like I guess you can go buy like a wand and like you go to the different floors and like follow along. I don't know. It's something you can do. I think I've seen it in Tennessee. There's like a building you can go do.
Oh, okay.
this. It's like a quest. I
Oh,
don't know.
like an adventure.
Like an
thing.
adventure that
Yeah.
you pay for
Oh,
to do.
nice.
But anyhow, we did that. We were down there. We stayed in a loft, so that was fun.
Yeah.
Here's something I just got to throw out. I just found this online.
Oh no.
So those animatronic shows, they look like they're, from like 1982 or whatever. Those were all built from between 2003 and 2009.
Really?
Yeah, they look
That
way
could be
older
a little
than
bit
that.
better
Wouldn't
if
you
it was
think-
built in
You
the
would
early
think so.
2000s.
Yeah.
Like I feel like those were like from like the 80s or 90s.
Yeah, it looks like old school Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, like that's what I
Yes.
feel like the curtain should come across and Chuck E. Cheese should start.
Or it reminds me of that place down in Barbersville.
Billy Bob's.
Yes, Billy Bob's.
Do you know Billy Bob's, Jen?
No, I
Dude,
do
Billy
not.
Bob's-
Kind
Thank
of like
God.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Billy Bob's is creepier than that.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It is.
Oh God, he's gonna pull that up too.
It is creepy. So
Okay.
anyhow, we did that, and then we did some more shopping after we checked out there. There was a couple malls I wanted to check out up that way.
Yeah, well, you said that your family does something really fun. You and I were talking off the air the other day, where like you kind of go like do a group
shopping.
Christmas
Yeah.
shopping. trips, so they try
Like
to
a
go to
weekend.
different malls.
Different malls.
They go scope out different malls, and then they all meet up and they do their shopping and
Yeah.
stuff and like have a family weekend. I think that's so neat.
It is fun. Yeah, we usually do it in November, and we go away for a weekend. And
Love
we try to
that.
go somewhere different. While we was out that way, there was, I think it was called the Fairfield Commons Mall. It kind of had a
That's-
bunch of different stores around the outside of that mall.
Mhm.
It kind of gave you kind of the Polaris feel.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the mall close to where my sister lives, Jen, that I was telling you about.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, so we were there during vacation. We went
So
there.
here's what the animatronics at
There you
Billy
go.
Bob's look like.
Yes.
That picture's a little soft, but if you notice on the right hand side, that's like a rat and an old fashioned cheerleader.
I'm like, that looks like a horror movie.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Yeah. It's-
Okay.
It's scary.
Billy Bob's.
So anyhow, after we checked out the malls and stuff, then we came home. Was home for a few days, did a couple day trips.
Mhm.
We went to Yellow Springs
Oh, love Yellow Springs.
and went to something called Young's Jersey
Young's
Dairy
Young's
Farm.
Dairy Farm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You familiar with it?
Yeah,
Jay?
they just totally remodeled it too.
I'd
it's
never
totally,
been.
Yeah, it's totally new now. It's
Yeah, it was
awesome.
really nice.
And that's in Yellow Springs. I haven't been there.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's not in Yellow Springs proper, but it's
But
in that
close
area.
to.
It's
Yeah.
close.
I've been to the brewery
Address
a
was Yellow
lot.
Springs. Yeah. It was neat. They had like they had putt and they had like hitting cages, like a drive range.
Oh,
and
fun.
They had stuff for the kids.
And it's a dairy farm also, like
it's
a working
dairy
farm.
farm. Yeah.
Can you milk a cow?
I
You can buy ice cream. that
You can
they
buy ice
make
cream.
there.
Even better.
It was homemade ice cream. We got milkshakes when we were there, but they had like their own restaurant, and like you should have seen the line. The line for the place was
Young's is awesome. Like I said, they
It
just
was so
recently
cool.
totally remodeled it. So
it was super
it's
nice.
really nice.
It was a
Love
fun
it.
day trip.
Yeah.
I was surprised when we showed up because the wife's like, "Let's go check this out," and I was like, "Okay, so we're gonna go tramp around in the mud at a farm. Let's go, show the little guy animals and stuff." And then we get there, and it's like this big commercial. Like, there's this big old parking lot, and it's all
Not
paved.
quite exactly. It's a pleasant surprise.
It was, yeah. So,
But
that
Yellow
was fun.
Springs as a little town is very, very cute. And
it was a neat little area up there.
yeah, it's very nice.
So we took a day trip there, and then on the way back, we stopped at Jeffersonville Outlet Mall.
Yeah,
On the way back, we came back that way
sure.
and stopped there and did some shopping. Did a lot of shopping this vacation.
So are you the kind of guy that's like, I'm gonna sit in the car and y'all go shopping, or are you like a guy shopper too?
No, I like to shop too. I'm a guy shopper.
Will you go shopping with me?
If
My husband's like,
Should we do a show
I'll
from the
be in the
Jefferson?
car.
Should we do the show from the Jeffersonville Outlet Mall sometime?
Can we?
Probably.
well, they had
We're here at the Pottery Barn Outlet, where
Well,
Jen has been in there now for 3 hours and counting.
so I don't know if you're aware, but they opened a brand new Vera Bradley outlet at the Outlet Mall.
We're here at the Vera Bradley store where Jen has disappeared.
Yep. So that's where the
No, that's
wife
awesome.
wanted to go. And we walked in there. It was grand opening weekend. I think it was this past weekend. And they're like, "You ever been to one before?" And we go to the one in Sunbury
Yes.
at the Tangier,
Yeah.
up there. And I told him, I was like, "Oh yeah," I said, "We've been to a Vera, I like the
Yes.
Vera Bradley. Saves us money, So I like it. Wife did get a few things there.
Cool.
It was super nice, which it was brand new, but
Yeah.
they had a lot of merchandise there.
They have they have a Bare Minerals store there, like for makeup and like that. I wear a lot of that stuff because it's like more natural. It doesn't make my face break out, and they're very nice in there. Like I found that store was very, very awesome. Like they would take you and be very informative about their products and whatever. I was pleasantly surprised at an outlet mall, I guess. But I guess outlet malls don't necessarily, not every store is an outlet store
Right,
either.
Right. Yes.
But-
You have some of your traditional stores that you'd see
Sure.
in there too. During vacation, I finally took my car to have a recall looked at.
Oh, well, very good.
So I've had this car for probably 7 or 8 years, and I've gotten stuff in the mail, phone calls, text messages.
What was it?
It was something to do with the airbag. I don't know if it was like the pump or the airbag itself or what, but
Luckily, you
I-
haven't needed that airbag.
yeah,
There was
well,
a huge airbag recall a handful of years ago. Remember?
Yeah,
Yeah.
big time.
So that somebody from Norris and Chillicothe, an actual person, called me,
Oh.
and they were like, "Hey, do you know your car has a recall on it?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I'm aware." I said, "But when I got this car 7 or 8 years ago, I mean, I bought it used. It had been in a crash before I got it, so I figured all that had been replaced.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But because the recall was still out, they keep calling.
Sure.
And the only way to get off there is to take your car in and have it serviced." So I finally, on Thursday this past week, I took it to Chillicothe
Yeah.
and sat out in the lobby for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and they replaced whatever needed to be replaced.
Oh, good.
So
Okay.
now, hopefully, I will not get any more pieces of mail or phone calls to have me service my
They can
vehicle.
check you off the list.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was nice that an actual person called, because usually
Yeah,
it's
for
like
sure.
like a robocall, and it's just like,
Well, and that's what you blow
where am I going to
off.
take? Which I know Chillicothe, has some places where you can take your vehicle to be serviced. But I'm like, who do I call, or how do I even get that started?
know.
Who you
But,
gonna call?
Yeah,
James is a Ghostbuster.
Ghost.
I've seen pictures of James as the Ghostbuster.
He's got the whole
I
proton
know.
pack and the everything.
What are you
It's
going to dress up
crazy.
this year for Halloween, James?
Probably Ghostbuster. Again.
Ghostbuster
Yeah.
again. So
He
do we
did,
dress up here?
He did
In the
Squid
office?
Game last
Yeah,
year.
we've dressed up a few years. I feel like last year we didn't really do like dress up
No.
because this was like we were still kind of in the process of moving stuff over here.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
And like half of us were here and half of us were still at the old
Gotcha.
building, I think.
All right.
no,
But
you did
previous
Squid Game
years-
last year.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, but we
It was
dressed up a
awesome.
few times. Matt McKee dressed up as a banana hammock one year.
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah, he
Mhm.
was he was a banana laying in a hammock.
nice. I have a go-to costume. It's an old reporter look. I got like the hat, and it says press in it.
Uh-huh.
And I got like the bibs with the
Nice.
shirt and the pants and the shoes.
So basically he's
Like
dressing up as himself but old.
Clark
Yes.
Kent.
Yeah,
He's
Uh,
like old like newspaper comic strip Clark Kent.
yeah, like 60s or something.
Love
20s.
it.
With the tie.
Super
But-
cute.
Anyhow, I'll have to, if we do dress up, I'll have to dig all that out and wear it.
Or you
It's
could be
fun.
a banana hammock.
I don't know.
These are both options.
Yeah.
Option.
We were just talking with the chamber folks about the trunk or treat. And
Yeah.
how all out everybody went for that last year.
Yep.
Yeah. There was a big crowd for that down there last year.
Oh yeah, it was huge.
I think the year before even there
Well,
was
they'd never. Last year was the first
was
year
yes
they did
last
it.
year the first year?
First
they-
year. Well, the first. I mean, they may have had similar events in the past, but last year
Okay.
was the first year for the Chamber of Commerce trunk or treat.
Yeah, no, it was
Was that
it
down by
amazing.
Walgreens?
No, it was like
No,
No.
downtown.
yeah, it was downtown.
Like on Portsmouth.
Yeah,
Or
there-
no, on
it was-
Broadway.
Yeah, they're in
Oh.
front of like where the treatery and that
Yeah.
stretch
Okay.
of town is.
I don't recall. I'm thinking of the one that was down by Walgreens.
Yeah, that might have been sponsored by
don't
like
remember.
Holzer or something like that.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I remember there being a big line.
Yeah.
And it was like clear out.
Yeah, that
around.
yeah that was a different event that was
Okay.
like during the day. The chamber one.
I'm
was-
getting
It was in
them
the
mixed
evening.
up.
It was like a
was in the
Saturday
evening.
evening or something, or Friday
Yeah.
evening.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was after
I
dark.
remember I was out of town, but I think I gave Courtney.
Yeah, you gave
Candy.
us a huge bag of candy that we still have not gone through. Just just FYI, if you come to the Total Media building and see the little bowl of suckers sitting on the receptionist's table, those may be the ones that Jen bought for trick or treat last year.
Yeah.
No, I would not have bought those suckers.
I think that's where they came from. You may not have purchased them, but I think they were part of.
Okay.
I think they were part of that haul of donated trick or treat
That-
candy
gotcha.
last year.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Well, I'm happy to be back.
yeah.
Get
Well,
back
we missed you.
back into a routine, and
Yeah.
before I left, I got everything that I had on my list done story wise. So I'm sure Pete was thrilled about that. So I'm coming back fresh slate. He's already piled some stuff on me this morning.
Pete does that.
To work on. Yeah, doing a few updates. Got like you guys were talking earlier about the fireworks and stuff. Should I have a story in Wednesday's edition that I wrote detailing everything as far as 4th of July goes in
Yeah.
Jackson County, because we'll have fireworks in Jackson, Wellston, and Oak Hill.
Yeah, there's a
And
lot.
there's always events going on with all those as well. So that should be in Wednesday's edition. Working on an update from Kenneth Sims, the individual that caused
Oh,
all the
yeah.
ruckus.
That created
You
a day
remember-
in Jackson.
Yeah, he's got a hearing coming up
Okay.
in
Is
July.
he still here in town?
He's
Like, is he
still
in the
he's
jail?
still in jail.
Okay.
They set a new bond. I was looking in the court, $100,000 for him. If he does post bond, it says something about him being on house arrest in Oak Hill, which I thought was strange because his
Yeah, he's from
residence.
Michigan or
Yeah,
something,
he's
right?
from Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Huh.
So that's interesting. But they did set a 3-day trial date for him. I saw in the court system. So working on an update for that. Hopefully we'll have that out here in a future edition. And
Okay.
got a couple more things going on this week. And I got school board finally in Oak Hill. This is like the third time or something second time I think they postponed it. So finally having that meeting, and
Yep.
we'll have coverage on that too.
Okay.
Hey, speaking of 4th of July weekend, let's just give a shout out to friend of the show, Jess Kelly Adams. She's going to be at the
Yes.
Gallipolis River Recreation Festival
All
on
right.
Sunday.
Oh, that's right. She
Yeah.
will be here in town.
Yeah.
That's not
Or, well, close.
close, not too far
Mhm.
away.
Very good.
Just down
Yeah,
the
so
road a
she
little
is she's the main act on Sunday, and she'll perform right after their parade.
ways. Oh wow.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen her perform, she's awesome.
She
She's a
is.
sweetheart and just full of sunshine.
Yeah, she was very talented when we had her in on the show. I had to run the show that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She does a great job.
And hopefully she'll be back here in a couple weeks, because she'll also be at the Jackson County Fair.
All right.
Cool.
So another chance to catch her local.
Yeah.
All right.
Very good. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by. So fun to hear about your vacation. Glad y'all had fun.
Yeah, it was fun. We'll have another one coming up. Doing a long weekend, going down to Tennessee, Pigeon Forge area.
Ooh.
Come September, so that'll be fun.
Watch out for those bears.
Yeah, a little further getaway, but we enjoyed the Smokies down there,
Good.
so it'll be fun. All right.
All right. Well, thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. We appreciate it so much. And we will see you right back here tomorrow with.
We're going to take a tour of the Highway Patrol tomorrow.
Ooh.
I'm just going to tell you, I was like totally geeked when I left there. Like, we had the best time. It was so fun.
Yeah, it was a lot more interesting than you may have expected it to be.
I
That's cool.
agree. Yeah.
Did you get to see like the dispatch?
We got to see
Dude,
everything.
we got to tour a freaking squat van.
We sat
That's
in a
cool.
SWAT van.
SWAT.
We talked to a SWAT member. I mean,
Nice.
They had like the freaking like battle shields and stuff.
they got like holes that they can like
there's
open and
holes
stick their guns through
Guns
and
through.
stuff. I'm like, what is happening? This is so cool. It looks like something the Rock would drive. Anyway,
I said the 18.
yeah.
They had a van. I don't
Well,
remember.
that'll be
having a
fun to
van.
watch tomorrow.
Yeah. So stay tuned
yeah,
for that.
It's awesome.
We had so much fun, and thank you so much to the State Highway Patrol for having us out on Friday during their open house, and they were just so gracious and they were awesome. So yeah, had no idea it was going to be that much fun. So
Cool.
you'll get to see that tomorrow. All right, have a great day, everyone. Enjoy the weather, and we'll see you tomorrow morning with our visit from the State Highway Patrol. Bye bye.